Hey everyone, thanks for coming back. We are out here at Winnebago's Oktoberfest open house. This is launch 2018. We are in a huge indoor space. This facility is just massive. We've got tons of RVs out here. For our dealer friends out there, we're both indoors and outdoors. And for everybody back home, I see a few of you jumping on already. If you'd like, please share this video, share it out to your friends so that we can help share more about this new Spyder model that we're gonna look at. Today, I am sitting here in front of this Spyder toy hauler with Jen and Ron. So Jen and Ron, welcome. Thank you for being here. Can you just give a quick intro so that the folks at home know who you guys are?
My name's Jen Mink. I am the Southwest District Manager for Winnebago Towables.
My name is Ron Brown, and I'm the engineering manager for Winnebago Towables.
All right, so with that said, what brings us here today is this exciting new product. It's a Spyder toy hauler, correct? Okay, and basically what happened is Winnebago was out of the market for just a short time, and then we came back with this. So what are we looking at today?
Yep. Well, just to be clear, we were out of it for just a little while because we wanted to give it a facelift. We wanted to be a little bit more competitive in the marketplace. Okay. But this is very exciting for all of our dealers and customers who have been asking for the Spyder for quite some time. This is our first floor plan of Mini. It's its debut. The dealers have loved it for the last couple days that they've been going into it. We've been really proud to show it. But
cool.
So exciting.
So I see motorcycles, side-by-sides, ATVs. This is basically for that buyer who's got toys,
toy hauler,
wants to go use them, and is going to put it up here. So one thing real quick, some of you guys back home might know, my wife and I love to go out to places like Moab, some of these places with trails, just like awesome, massive systems of trails. So is this that buyer? Is it it's a special buyer, right?
It is, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a toy to put in it.
Okay.
But in your situation, so when you guys go to Moab, do you have dirt bikes? Do you have toys that you would take that maybe just need a little bit more room than a travel trailer?
There you go. So right now we would have to rent that equipment. We don't have space to take that equipment out there. But if we didn't want to rent that equipment and we wanted to purchase something that's capable and has the capacity,
this is it.
This is what I'm looking for.
And also this is for dry camping.
Okay.
So this has a generator on board.
And solar panels.
And solar panels and a fuel station.
Okay.
So let's say you have dirt bikes and you're out riding in the desert for the day and you're maybe getting a little low on fuel and you want to go riding again tomorrow.
Yeah.
This has 40 gallons of a tank of fuel for fuel.
So that's
you can put your
me
premium fuel in there and then fill up your toys.
So that's saving me a trip down to wherever the gas. I mean, the gas station might be far away, right? So I don't have to jump in my truck and go to the gas station.
Yep. Dry camping.
It's right here.
Yep. Offshore dry camping.
How do I fill that up? It's just like a handle, a pump? How does this work?
Well, you're going to go to the gas station.
Okay.
And you're going to, it's just like you'd fill up your truck.
Okay.
Take the lid off and fill it in there. And then once the tank is the fuel's in the tank, there's a pump just like the gas station, and you pump it into your toys.
Okay, cool.
It's so simple.
So, a couple quick things on the exterior before we jump on the interior. I'm sure you guys at home want to see everything on the interior, and I see a few of you guys are joining in. So thanks for joining. Again, if you'd like, please share this video with any of your friends. So a couple things real quick that kind of jump out at us, and you guys were sharing some of this information and knowledge with me earlier today. Some of the kind of game-changing tech specs on this.
Sure.
We're talking frame that is essentially industry leading. What is it that really stands out? I know you have kind of that engineering background. What is it that stands out about this frame?
These frames, in comparison to others, all the metal is bought domestically, and it's also it starts as rolls of flat sheet, and they CNC stamp it and form all these rails within their plant. So it's all built here domestically. It's all CNC stamped, huck bolted together, very consistent in the build. You don't get the fluctuation that you get in the other welded frames out there. Okay,
yeah, I was going to ask you about that because you mentioned huck bolted, and then welding. Does that do away with welding completely? 50%?
Mostly. They have some welding at the axle section. They have some welding on the A-frame.
Okay.
The rest of it is all huck bolted. Okay. And that allows them to get the gauge of the steel down and lighten it up and retain that strength that we need.
And then going to,
Yeah, let me put it in easy terms.
Yeah.
He's an engineer.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is in easy terms for all of us out there. So what that means is it's huck fastened together, not hand welded.
Okay.
Why is that important? Well, let me give you, for instance, let me tell you something that has huck fastened or huck bolted frames. A jet, a 747 jet,
wow.
a school bus,
okay.
Semis, motorhome, big, huge motorhomes. They are all huck fastened, huck bolted together, rather than a person with a weld gun going and welding it. Okay. So, I mean, imagine the jet that we are flying here on is huck bolted. This toy hauler is a huck bolted frame.
Sure, sure. I mean, you're
that's
talking
how innovative we are.
Strength, rigidity, all of these kinds of things.
Safety.
So, safety.
You're putting $20,000 toys in here.
Yeah.
30,000. You know, Harleys aren't cheap.
Yeah.
Dirt bikes aren't cheap.
Yeah.
Side by sides aren't cheap.
Absolutely.
So we want to make sure that it's safe and safe for the user as well.
And are there certain capacities we need to take into account as far as what can be loaded onto this ramp system, or how does that kind of work?
Yeah, the ramp is loaded. It's rated for 2,500 pounds.
Okay.
1,500 pounds in the patio position, because you can also set the cables and put it.
Is that right? Okay, so
they limit it in the patio position to 1,500 pounds, but
okay.
you figure how many people can you get on there.
Yeah, yeah. So essentially, I see these cables kind of hanging here. Is that how you
they clip
use the
right to
system?
those brackets
and then you have an outdoor patio.
Yep.
So essentially, you could have maybe grandkids or friends over.
Sure.
You're out playing cards on the rear patio.
Like you could even camp over a pond or a lake or a river.
Wow,
put it over that. Yeah.
These chairs that we have are movable, so you can take them and put them on your patio and enjoy the sunset.
Cool. Yeah, we'll see that shortly here. Something else that I wanted to ask you about, and we'll move just slightly back here. But one other thing I wanted to ask you guys about was the axles on this trailer, on this toy hauler.
Yeah, we have torsion axles on these. Like Jen mentioned, people are putting their valuables in these units.
Yeah.
Most people have spring axles on toy haulers, which gives you a more rough ride. This has more of an independent suspension. It's going to be a smoother ride, and again, it's going to be safer.
Okay, so it eliminates maybe some of the jostling
bouncing,
okay, which keeps your toys safe. It keeps all of your valuables from kind of falling all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes you're accessing maybe rugged-ish areas.
Yeah.
So you're going to hit some bumps in the road, some rocks and such. So that's where that comes into play. On the exterior, is there anything else that we should know about? Maybe the folks at home have certain questions. If you guys do have questions, please type them below. We'll get to as many of them as we can, if not all of them. But is there anything else of note on the exterior before we jump inside?
I'll mention one thing that I think is really important. This is a true gel coat fiberglass. Now, what does that mean? This is the same sidewall construction, and I don't know if you had a chance to go into it, but there's a $500,000 diesel pusher in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Same sidewall.
Wow.
Honest to goodness, yeah. So the quality of a Winnebago, that 60-year tradition that we've been in business, hasn't changed over all these years. We're still using the same sidewall that we would put on our motorhomes. It's just, that's why it's so shiny.
Yeah.
So it keeps it a little bit less cooler. The sun reflects off of it. If anything happens to it, it's very easy to repair. And that's why we're able to do these colors. I don't know if you noticed, but it's not a white box.
Yep.
It's actually what we call our platinum color. So it's a little bit more unique.
Yeah.
On the reflectivity of the color on the roof, we have a PVC material also, which reflects the sun away, and it's going to keep your coach cooler inside without having to run your air as much.
Wow.
So that's a big deal that we've added on.
And
this
I don't know
too.
any towable RV that uses that PVC material. Normally they'll use a rubber. They use a rubber membrane, but that's really cool, and again, unique for Winnebago.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, it's tidbits like that where I think the Flying W, there's pride in that,
absolutely.
Right? And I think some of the fans at home really take pride in flying the Flying W, right?
Yeah.
And so that's really good to hear. What do you say, guys? Should we jump in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, come on in, guys. You can go ahead. All right. So as we come on in here, well, first things first, this is a huge space.
Well, this is 14 feet. So remember, you got to put your side-by-sides. You've got 3 kids and they all ride dirt bikes. We got to make sure we can put them all in here. But also keep in mind, this is not just for a toy hauler buyer.
Okay.
We sell a lot of these to big families. And, and here's why. Okay, I know you're looking at like, what is this?
Yeah, what is this?
This is a bed up here. And this makes into a bed as well. So basically you have 2 full-size beds.
Okay.
This flips over, this flips over. The table comes off.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see it. Yep.
So you have 2 bunks
and then this
back
comes
here.
Down.
Yeah. That'll sleep 4 adults.
That's amazing.
So it's kind of like a 2-bedroom travel trailer.
Yeah.
Plus, it's your dining room. I mean, how great is it to sit in the desert, you know, watching the sunset and eat your
removable pedestal table options.
Yeah, and here too.
Yeah.
This is going to remove so that you can bring all your toys in here.
This table mounts there as well.
Yep.
Make that into one big table.
Okay. Really, really cool. And then, so something I'm seeing is these anchor points, they literally go, I mean, they don't stop here. This is not the last one. This goes to where our cameraman's feet are currently, where he's standing right now. I mean, this is incredible. So you have tons of tie-down mounting options. Something that you guys had mentioned to me a little bit earlier was this is a little bit different. These are not mounted directly to the floor or only to the floor. It goes deeper than that.
They're tied to the frame. Yep, they're bolted into the frame. There's a steel plate on the top of the frame.
Okay.
And we bolt that to the frame, so it's sandwiching the floor in between the frame. And
which is again, we're talking security and safety, not only for you but your toys, right? Because these are toys that require a large investment. So that stuff's not going anywhere. It's staying put right where you have it. So something else to note in here is, number one, I think you can see already, if you have this open, you got the cross breeze from these windows. This is just basically a huge wall of windows here and windows over there. So you're talking really nice outdoor living. You have obviously the cover from the sun or rain and any of the elements.
And there's a screen that comes in the back.
Okay.
So for bugs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So I was going to ask, you have the openness, but is it a little too open? But you just answered the question.
There's a screen. There's a screen that pulls down. Okay,
great. So you have the screen. I imagine everything in the kitchen functions just about like any other trailer. In that regard, we have just a full kind of suite.
Let me interrupt you.
Yeah.
We have something a little different.
Okay.
Our cabinets are very, very strong. Now, I hate to put Ron on the spot.
Okay.
But Ron, will you show our viewers how strong you've built this toy hauler?
So he's hanging on there.
You want to talk about quality.
Yeah.
And remember, you're going to be putting your toys in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quality built.
Yeah.
Gonna last a long time.
So in case anybody at home didn't see that, he was just hanging on this frame. It didn't budge. It didn't creak. I mean, it's not going anywhere, right? So this is solid.
Built to last.
This is solid. Okay, cool. Other than that,
our kitchen is a little different.
Full kitchen. That sink is absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
I mean, deep sink. You've got plenty of space for all your dishware.
Solid surface like you'd have at home.
Solid surface countertops.
Got a little spice rack in here.
So plenty of space.
Trying to think of everything. Oh, and a king size bed.
Okay.
Most toy haulers, they
yeah.
just come with a queen. Every floor plan that we are going to build has a king size bed.
Okay, and we're targeting about 5 floor plans. Is that what it is? 6 floor plans. Yeah. Every floor plan will feature a king bed, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Is the industry norm kind of like queen? Yep. They stick to queens?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So we have king. Anything else that's different in the bedroom, or are everything else in there just kind of what we would expect? So king, king beds.
Wardrobe slide.
Okay. Other than that, what else do you think we should talk about? Maybe the folks at home have some questions. If you guys have any questions, please do type them up. We'll do our best to get to them, to answer them. They'll feed me that information as soon as possible. Also, if you love this video, share it, like it, and send it out to your friends so they can join in on the fun. Okay? Anyways, so as we continue, we've already talked about security for your toys. We've talked about safety. We've talked about entertainment. I guess the one kind of elephant in the room, price. Are we talking because of the higher quality? Are we talking higher price? Are we talking competitive pricing?
We are competitive for sure.
Good. Okay.
And that's another reason we took that little bit of a break. We weren't competitive. We built a beautiful toy hauler, almost too beautiful.
Okay.
If you can kind of go with it that way.
Yeah, yeah.
And we kind of outprice ourselves a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we want to make it affordable. We want to make it something that somebody will, even though it's a Winnebago known for the quality, they're going to think about, you know, and they're going to look at the competition.
Yeah.
Okay.
The low 50s. So what I'm hearing is the low 50s, which is really cool. So one of the things the reason I brought that up is Winnebago across the board, I think, is you're seeing value, right? You're seeing this brand stand apart from the rest. Quality's there, and I think people trust the name, like we just said outside. But then you figure, okay, where's the value?
Right.
Price points. Right. So
the
that's
safety,
pretty awesome.
The way that Ron engineered this, Yeah. We tried to make it as best as, you know, as so many good features that we could and make it affordable.
Yeah.
I think we did it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything that I should be sharing with the folks at home?
They're asking what the length is on this one.
Okay, so the first question coming in is, what is the length on this
overall
unit?
From bumper to back is 35 feet 10 inches.
35 feet 10 inches. Okay. Are we seeing anything else come through just yet? Okay, so
something else important is the dry weight. Just so everybody out there knows, this weighs dry 8,800 pounds.
8,800 pounds. Okay.
And also something that's important, especially for us if we're going to do dry camping.
Yeah.
The fresh water is 100 gallons.
Okay.
So that would last us quite a while.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Navy showers, but
yeah.
still, 100
but
gallons is really good.
And if you have the grandkids over or anything like that, you know, you can tell them, hey, look, you got to take a quick one, but you're not going to get stinky. You can shower.
That's right.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Good. I think other than that, I mean, if we covered most of it, then I'm feeling good. Yeah. And I think this is a special product. I think this is something that we can all be proud of and proud to share with you guys at home. So, yep.
The dealers have been coming in. I will mention this because people are going to ask, when can they see it? When's it going to be on the dealer's lot? How soon do I have to wait? So this is the first. This is our proto. And it is actually going with me to Pomona Fairplex. There's a huge show in Pomona, California.
Okay.
Starts on the 5th and runs to the 15th. It's a 10-day show. Okay. This unit, if any of you are out on the West Coast, this is going to be there. So you can walk it and we can take orders.
Yeah.
Now, the actual production of these, we're hoping to have these available on dealers' lots the 1st of November. Okay. So that is the perfect time for toy hauler season. Okay. Especially for me in the West.
Yeah.
So just so all of the viewers know, start looking for it. I'd love to say October, but I don't think we're going to get there. Probably more like
But we
November.
do have, so you guys mentioned to me the new production facility, a new plant essentially.
Yeah, I'm so proud of this too.
Yeah.
Winnebago is building a $12 million state-of-the-art plant to build
This is really cool, guys. So everybody listen up to this one. This is really, really cool because this shows you a company who's willing to invest in quality and in...
We're not going anywhere.
Okay, so that's a brand new plant.
And it's just one of 3 that we're building.
Okay.
So the first one will be finished 90 days, 100 days, and then these will start being built out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a couple questions come in. Cargo capacity and ton weight.
Okay, so first question coming in, or second question coming in, cargo capacity.
The cargo capacity on this unit is about 4,000 pounds.
Okay.
The tongue weight was about 1,440, I believe.
And they're also asking if they can see the bedroom and bath.
All right, so folks at home, let's go see the bedroom and bath. Let's go this way. So as we come, the first thing we'll do is we'll open up this side door, and you see, so a full bathroom. I'll jump into the shower. So I am just under 6 feet. I mean, I'm barely touching the ceiling. That's pretty amazing. Maybe? So very spacious, roomy. And then you can have access so full access king bed. You have access to your bathroom from your suite, your master suite. And of course you have another access door from the side here. This is pretty awesome. You have storage capacity all up top here. Storage capacity on the side. That actually passes through to the outside. And then you have some space on both sides of the bed for your phones and tablets and any other books, anything like that. So, and what I see actually that I missed is it looks like we have some storage for clothes. Let's see. Yeah. Really nice. Very cool. Very cool. So I'll lead you guys out this way. And we'll see if we can find our team out here.
What do you think about those steps?
So those steps are pretty solid. I'm sure our cameraman right now really appreciates it.
Yes.
That is solid. So Guys, this is amazing. This is really awesome. I'm really excited to see where this goes. I'm really excited to see the other floor plans. Folks at home, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you again to Jen and Ron for joining us and walking us through this, helping us with some of the tech specs and some of the information. Guys, we'll be out here. Our dealer friends, again, will be out here all day tomorrow, so definitely swing by. Other than that, we're going to sign off. We are ready to head on out, but in the meantime, if you have any other spec questions or anything of that nature, hit up WinnebagoIND.com. That's where you're going to be able to find all the specs, all of the latest info, not only on this, but all of the other models that you've seen us over the course of the last 2 days here on Facebook Live. All right, that's going to be it for now, guys. We're going to sign off, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.